What's up guys, name is Dre. Welcome to another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. So I made a quick guide for you to show you the new way how to farm diamonds. But unfortunately I couldn't record actual gameplay because my laptop couldn't make it. But starting from tomorrow we'll be back on my usual setup. But for now I still got this done for you. So I made some screenshots of the game in order to start the guide. So without further ado, let's hop in. So the first things I want to tell you that you will need are like the three main ingredients to get the diamonds or to form your diamonds. So the first one will be the orange enhancement stones. So enhancement stones is something that you will never ever have enough. So I have around 8 to 9k ish now in my item storage, and I would highly recommend you to upgrade your item storage with diamonds because it will pay off in the long term, and it will also save you a lot of time in the future. Also, you will never get out of these because once you start upgrading your gear, they burn out really quickly. Next thing is something that is not too easy accessible in the normal game when there are no events around. So it is the 5-star blue awakening stones. So the normal way would be of course to trade them and still farm them, but you will only increase them really slowly. But currently there are a lot of events in the game where you can farm them, but I will come to that later. Keep in mind that you will need 15 of these blue awakening stones for one diamond, because you need 15 blue awakening stones to 5-star awakening your gear. The third ingredient will obviously be gold. Gold is something that you will always need in the game, so this is something that you will need a lot of, um, even if there are no even if you don't want to only upgrade your gear, because you need it to upgrade your characters and your cosmetics. So as you can see, I only have 20 million gold, which isn't too much. Yeah, so that's it for the ingredients. But now, what are currently effective ways to get these, especially the 5-star awakening stones, because I think these are the most hardest to get a lot from. So the first thing is the 7 disaster event. So if this video is posted, I think you will have like 6 days left to farm the disaster event. So I would highly recommend to do the Eastern stage because she is the easiest for a couple of hours. So even if you're like casual or free to play or whatever, I would highly recommend you to run the stage for a couple of hours for and also a couple of days. So I think I did run the stage now for 4 days. I didn't do it every day, but I did do it the majority of time since the event was out. Next thing is the Gear Gacha Raid Up event. So the Gear Gacha event is also something that is for the first time in the game now, but it will also come back. I think the disaster event, which I showed before, won't be too often in the game. Yeah, for the Gear Gacha, we have a raid up on hammers and awakening stones. So hammer is the main thing that you want out of the Gear Gacha event, but there is also the awakening stones that come along with the hammers, which I think is in general very good for you because you farm the hammers and SSR gears anyway. Also, you get a lot of SSR gears or gear in general, which will give you more enhancement stones and also more awakening stones if you salvage them. Talking about salvage, there is currently the salvage event in the game. So the salvage rate up event increases the rates for awakening stones. So I could recommend you to do +1 or +5. So +1 if you are like low on enhancement stones, and you will need a lot of them. So as you can see, I have 8,700 currently. But if you want to have more awakening stones, which I do recommend more, because awakening stones aren't too accessible when there are no of these events online. Yeah, and as you can see, I have 270 awakening stones, which I do think is not enough because, as I said, only 15 of these awakening stones are one diamond. So yeah, if we are doing the math, which I won't do now, but this isn't even a multi-summon for now. Yeah, and as you can see, I did +5 every of my gear, and I will salvage them during the salvage event. Yeah, after your salvaging, you will get something like this. So you will get around to 3 to 6 5-star awakening stones, because yeah, if you trade the 4-star awakening stones, you will receive 3 5-star awakening stones plus the 2 5-star awakening stones here. You will receive 5-star awakening stones looking at this salvage. So you will get around, as I mentioned, per salvage with 12 pieces, 3 to 6 5-star awakening stones. So do this 3 times and you have around 15 or ±1 or -2 awakening stones, which will give you 1 diamond. Yeah. The last thing, this is also something pretty obvious, but it is something you can do. You will get a lot of 2, 3, and 4-star awakening stones by doing the Lilia disaster event and also doing the gear gacha event, and sometimes in the salvage event when you salvage the lower grade gears. Trade them all up until 5-star, and this will give you a additional boost for your 5-star awakening stones. Yeah, after you did all that, you can upgrade your gear. This will look like this. Also in the game there is the sentence, acquire 1 diamond for reaching tier 5 awakening on SSR equipment. So the big thing here is this only works for SSR equipment, not for SR or lower gear, so keep that in mind. The next thing is you don't have to plus 5 the gear after you 5-star awaken it. So the only thing you have to do to get the diamond is 5-star awaken your gear. So I can show you this real quick. You can see this here. I did 5-star awaken the gear, but I did not plus 5, but I did receive the diamond. Yeah, that's it for the guide. So the last thing I just want to mention real quick is this thing. So for every 5-star awaken gear that you already upgraded before the update, you will receive another diamond. So I did awakened 53 5-star awakened SSR gears, so I received 53 diamonds. So if you're like a player that will considering turning back, just log in, you will get eventually some of your diamonds. So even if it is only 10 or 13, it is something you would like to take. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for the guide. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and I see you guys next time.